Welcome to China Business Observer. Many people say that September is a particularly suitable month for doing charity work. Firstly, September the 5th is recognized as Chinese Charity Day according to the Charity Law of the People's Republic of China. Inspired by Chinese Charity Day, cities like Guangzhou, Shenzhen, and Sichuan have designated September as Charity Month. Additionally, September also has a 99 Philanthropy Day, which falls on September the 9th and is jointly initiated by Tencent and other philanthropic organizations. Moreover, this year's philanthropic activities are not only diverse but also innovative. For example, WeChat Pay introduced a feature called Fen Donate. This year, when making a payment, if the amount has a decimal, such as 7.88 yuan, can add 0.12 yuan to round it up. The added amount, which is 0.12 yuan, will be donated. According to this rule, a maximum of 0.99 yuan can be donated per payment. As you can see, firstly, it lowers the barrier to entry for philanthropy and mobilizes the smallest acts of goodwill. Secondly, once you make a donation, even if it's just 1 cent, you create a precedent for yourself to engage in philanthropy. It is important to recognize the power of precedent. Once you have done something once, the probability of doing it a second time is much higher. In other words, the goal of philanthropic innovation is to stimulate the kindness within people's hearts. So, how can we achieve this specifically? Today, we will discuss the most commonly used approach in the field of philanthropy in recent years, which is gamified philanthropy. It involves using the principles of games to encourage people to participate in philanthropic activities. It's important to note that it only utilizes the principles of games and does not necessarily require actual gameplay. For example, recently someone in Japan developed an app with the aim of encouraging everyone to pick up litter on the roadside. Users can pick up litter they come see Ross on the road and record it on the app. If you are unable to pick it up yourself, you can also upload a photo of the litter and mark its location, creating a heat map of litter. Those who want to volunteer for cleaning can follow the markings on the map. Additionally, this app also includes social features, allowing users to form groups to collaborate in picking up litter. In other words, you can think of it as a game where you level up by fighting monsters, except that the game map is based on the real-life distribution of litter, and the monsters are replaced by roadside litter. It is said that this app currently has 2 million users and has collected a total of 280 million pieces of roadside litter. Another example is from August this year, when the game Peace Elite launched the Giant Panda Sanctuary area. In this area, players can dig bamboo shoots to feed young pandas and collect panda feces to analyze the pandas' health. Through this game, players can further understand giant pandas. Furthermore, more than a decade ago, there was a philanthropic website in China called Free Rice. Users would see 10 grains of rice appear on a plate if they answered a question correctly. It is said that when enough rice accumulated, the website would donate it on behalf of the user. In 5 years, it reportedly donated 100 billion grains of rice. The examples above all utilize the attractive aspects of games. However, some people have taken a different approach by utilizing the flaws in game design for philanthropy. For instance, there is a game called Desert Bus Overseas. Its content is incredibly simple, involving driving a public bus in the desert. There is nothing else along the way, only desert. Moreover, what's even more challenging is that the driving process is a one-to-one simulation of reality. For example, in reality, it takes 8 hours to travel from Arizona to Nevada. In the game, you also have to drive for 8 hours. However, despite the frustrating design, someone actually used it for philanthropy. A group of people initiated a challenge, raising funds by playing this game. The challenge was to see how long they could endure playing, and they would ask for donations based on their endurance. In the end, this group of people continuously played for 108 hours and raised over $20,000. As you can see, the design of this game itself is certainly not clever. Yet, you can still find a clever way to use it, mobilizing everyone's sense of participation. After all, gamified philanthropy sees the game as a means, and philanthropy as the ultimate goal.